In your first 2 years, you've managed to annihilate the insurance industry. What is it about the playbook that stands out?
So, man, the playbook is the monster that the bigger it gets, the hungrier it gets.
Yeah.
I'm not here for that. Dude, most leaders, they show up for themselves and for their pocket. I'm not showing up for myself. I'm showing up for the 500 families that are expecting me to show up and perform. I've never looked at it, it's just me. And that's why we've been able to grow so quick, is I knew that if I helped other people become successful, that it would result in my success as well, but I always put others first.
100%. I've seen, the past couple of years, the growth and the people that you try to target and cater everything towards an audience that really matters. Most agency owners are trying to sell people on the idea of making this amount of money and changing their lives, but the opportunity you present is that you're trying to save other people's lives.
Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. I gotta keep going.
Thank you for joining us for another podcast. We're changing it up this time. We're going to have Richard taking over, and it's going to be a good one.
What were some of the biggest challenges you faced when starting your agency?
So the biggest challenge that you're going to face when starting a business is, I put this on my Instagram the other day with all the cars in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Dude, whenever you start something, everyone talks. You know how much shit I got in the beginning? He's the only one making money. No one's making money, blah, blah, blah. Like, dude, fast forward 2 years later, there's over 100 people that make 6 figures a year. There's probably over 75 that make multiple six. There's over 25 that will net over $500,000. There's 5 that will net $1 million. There's offices all over the place. There's agents all over the place.
Yeah.
You cannot deny greatness at this point. But in the beginning, dude, I heard it all. Like, I remember my first guy that came in the business, he failed out. But I should have never recruited him to begin with.
Yeah.
But, dude, when he did, people were waiting for a reason to say that the business is not real.
Yeah.
But, like, if you let that get to your head, like, you will flunk out and you will bleed out of the business quick. So I always say that this is a mindset game.
Yeah.
Because people are going to talk no matter what. Like, now, like, look at the timeline. 2024, nobody makes money. 2025, Ronnie's the only one that makes money. And then 2026, everyone's asking where to sign up.
Yeah.
It's just crazy, but that's how it starts in the beginning.
What really made you, like, shut your ears off? What made you just stay focused on what you were doing? Is it because you've seen the results in people, or what was it?
So the people that brought me in are people that I trust and believe in. And it was just like, whenever I look at it, it's like, hey, man, like, I was in the shampoo business. Did they ever tell you the story of the boys?
No.
So I almost made my first 7 figures before I turned 23.
Really?
In the shampoo business. And whenever I was doing that, like, people were running their mouth. How's he making that much money? He's doing this wrong. Or there's a room, I would travel outside of the States. Like, I would travel from state to state working. You can ask Coach and Al, they work with me when, like, Coach was like freaking 13 years old, like, traveling to Texas.
Yeah, he was telling me about that.
I don't know if he's ever told you stories, but, like, dude, like, I would leave for 2 months at a time and people would say, like, I was in jail. Like, there was a rumor out that I was in jail one time. And, like, I start randomly getting all these calls, like, hey, like, oh, they're saying you got booked. I'm like, for what, dude? Like, all I do is buy shampoo products from this store, and I sell them to somebody that sells them to grocery stores, because these high-end salon products don't want their product in a grocery store shelf.
Yeah.
I'm the middleman, and it was a freaking gold mine. But it wasn't scalable and duplicatable. That's why I got out of it.
Yeah.
But it's like, whatever you do, like, people are going to talk. I've been through it. I've been in business. I dropped out of law school to go into business. I've been in business. I know the game. I know how it works. You start something new, everybody talks. You have to cancel the noise, put your head down, just get to work.
So you've already felt the heat previously. So whenever the heat came again, you were ready. You were fine.
Oh yeah, dude. Like, light me up. I'll handle all of it. Like, and it's just going, when you get into business young as an entrepreneur, you become battle tested.
Yeah.
Like, when I show up, dude, there's nothing that's stopping me. If you want to shut me down, you probably have to fucking kill me.
Yeah.
Like, that's the mindset that I bring every day. But you have to be battle tested in business in order to develop that.
100%.
For me, I've been through the slums. I've been through dialing in the basement of my pizzeria without making money for 1 year because of COVID.
Yeah.
I went from dialing in my basement, freaking next to laundry machines to get away from my kids so I could learn this business. Like, I've been battle tested, but you have to go through that so you're able to cancel that noise. You know?
I mean, I guess that ties me into my next question. What did your daily routine look like as an agent, and how is that translated as an agency owner? Is it still the same hard work? What is it exactly?
Yeah, so that's really big, man. Like the biggest thing that I tell brand new agents when they start is their first month they have to work 80 hours a week.
Yeah.
There's no ands, ifs, or why. Like for me, I still do, dude. I still do. We're at $3 million a month. Yeah. $3 million a month, and I was here till 1 a.m. on 4th of freaking July.
Yeah.
I'm not here just for the money, dude. That just tells you, but
yeah,
it's for the result. I'm driven by the result. But for agents, locking in and developing that schedule makes you freaking bulletproof in sales and in business. If you're able to do that type of repetition your first month, you're going to learn 10 times faster, and you're going to get out of the learning curve. Instead of 2 months, it's going to take 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So like for me, my schedule is non-negotiable. Every day, you know, if I'm clocked in and I'm working, it's every day from 5 to 6 is my first hour, and then from 8:30 to 7. And then me and Zach Twardowski have this saying where it's called second shift.
Yeah.
The reason we say that is because you have to go home for 2 hours and, you know, see your family. So we
Yeah.
call it second shift.
Yeah.
Second shift is from 9 to 11. But like if you're on the phones, there's no reason when you just start that you shouldn't be working from 9 to 9. Like that's bare minimum.
Yeah, I believe so. I mean, people say 10 to 7. I believe if you're not working 12 hours, you're never going to see an insane amount of results, especially in a place where you're limited. And there's a lot of people. It's a player versus player kind of industry. Whoever is dialing the most numbers, or, you know, calling the most people in an area where there's a lot of growth, that's where you're going to see the most success. 100%.
That's all it is, man. Like this business, it comes down to repetition and mindset. That's it. You don't need a special power. 2 years ago, I was flipping freaking pizzas.
Yeah.
You don't need a special power to come into this business, but it's a repetition of the mindset. I always say that this is so easy that it's hard.
Yeah.
Most people can't come in and work from 9 to 7, call 200 people while they're in air condition.
Yeah.
What?
It's crazy. And all the door-to-door people, they think it's a scam because they're not in, like, they can't believe it that they can make this amount of money at a high ticket level in a place where you're in the comfort of your bed, working remotely in an office with an air conditioning. They're used to knocking on these doors. That's what it's a
glitch, man. Like virtual sales is a glitch.
Yeah, 100%.
Having a lead-based business is a freaking glitch.
Yeah.
Picture this. You own a restaurant. You're waiting for people to come in your door. We have hundreds of thousands of leads coming in a month that are waiting for us to call them.
Yeah.
It's insane. It's a superpower in business. Imagine a business where you control how many people come in your door.
Yeah.
Not it's controlled by how many people actually walk in.
Yeah.
It's unheard of.
I mean, you used to say that you used to drive around, right, and knock on people's doors.
The first weekend, like the first 2 days when I started the business, they were all still in the field when I started.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, you dealt with, you know, rejection and door to door in the same sense. What could you tell the door to door people now that are looking for an opportunity similar to this? What would you tell them?
So I always say, like, if you're in door to door and you think that shit's easy, wait till you come into this, you know? Because, like, we're not working from 11 to 10 and knocking on people's doors that don't want us to be there to begin with.
Yeah.
The people we talk to send in a request.
Exactly.
Given some of them tell you to F off and go screw yourself, that's normal. That's a part of sales. They could send in a lead 30 seconds ago and tell you they changed their mind. A lead is not a close. You have to have the skill set to close it. But when people are requesting your help, it's a lot different than you knocking on doors of people that don't want you to be there to begin with. And then the other thing is, like, when you're in door to door, you have to blitz. If you don't know what that means, a blitz is like going to a certain state to work for a month to, you know, hit a different market, because you can't be in Philadelphia and knock every door every day.
Yeah.
It's not scalable. So they do blitzes. And like, imagine having to, like, we've converted people from door to door, but imagine having to leave for 1 month at a time, leave your family, leave everything in your hometown, leave your parents, whatever, to go work. That's just not duplicatable. And the thing that I ask them is, like, how long can you see yourself doing that for?
Exactly. You can only ask so many people to do something like that as well. It's like, it's more than a leap of faith. You don't know if this is going to work out. But in this industry, it's like, at least I can put in the hours, then I can still see my family, do everything I used to do, but also locking in alongside with that.
And it's scalable. That's what it comes down to. Like, if what you have is not scalable, then there's no future. Like
100%.
for us, it's a need-based product. Why do I love this business? It checks every freaking box.
Yeah.
It's need-based. It'll never go away. The worse the economy gets, the more money we make.
It's recession-proof.
You can't find a robot to
Yeah.
sell it, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's literally bulletproof. It checks all the boxes, and that's why I wake up fired up the way that I do.
Yeah.
Is because we truly are in the best business, and I'm a firm believer of that.
Yeah. How do you differentiate your agency from the crowded market of people trying to sell you on power dialers or different lead systems? What do you think separates the Playbook from any other agency?
So that's a great question, man. And I'm a big numbers guy, right?
Yeah.
So like if you look at my personality, it's like a D and C.
Yeah.
Dominant and very big on the numbers. Like whenever I hear, a complaint, like I look at the numbers, So like what separates the Playbook is number one is what I seen in the industry when I first came in. A lot of people that are doing what they're doing are unqualified to do so. Like the guy that's selling $5K a month is recruiting 20 people a month.
Yeah.
Like what? Dude, we don't want more of him. Why is he recruiting 20 people? But everybody's just desperate to bring people in.
Yeah.
We're not. We're the opposite. So in the industry that's a 90% fail out ratio, we've reverse engineered it.
Mm-hmm.
82% of the people succeed on our team.
Wow.
8 out of 10 people succeed on our team. The 2 out of 10 that don't, it's because of their work ethic. We can't fix that.
Yeah.
I can't drag you from your home every day and tell you to show up. But if you do show up every day, you already know the energy that's here.
100%.
We'll burn the freaking boats before we see you fail.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's a system, man. Like without the work ethic and the right people, the system doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
So one, we bring in the right people. Number two is the system is the state of the art. It's freaking bulletproof. Imagine where agents are coming in to teams and companies and expected to buy $500 to $1,000 worth of leads their first week before knowing what they're doing.
Yeah.
Why do you think they failed?
Yeah.
They don't know what they're doing yet.
And they don't have the capital.
And they don't have the capital and they're losing their money.
Yeah.
And I didn't either. Like people see where I'm at now, but I came into this business negative $19,388  2 years ago.
Wow.
I have the statement if you don't believe it.
Yeah.
Like people see now all the numbers, the cars, the lifestyle, but I didn't have money to buy leads when I came in this 2 years ago. But we have a lead system that's in-house that helps agents get on their feet, and we're not dropping their commission to 35, 40% like other companies are out there doing because they're helping agents. Like we still start you at a starting contract. We want you to make money. We want you to pay attention to the skill set the first 2 months of you being with us. And we have the resources to do so. We generate 100,000 leads a month.
Yeah.
100,000 leads a month. Like we fuel the monster.
Mm-hmm.
We believe in investing in the business. And outside of that, it's a training. Dude, 20% of the top 100 in the largest IMO in the entire country. Guess where they trace back? The Playbook Agency.
Yeah.
The numbers don't lie. 10% of the freaking, like I would say last month, 20% of the top 25 came back to us. And it's not about tracing back to us. What fires me up is the faces that are in there and how long they've been with us.
Yeah.
I don't care about the guy that's been here for 2 years that's there. We expect him to. He's been here for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
What fires me up is seeing the guy that's been here for 2 months finish at number 3 in the company last month.
Yeah. That's crazy to me. I mean, people that are here less than 6 months, it takes people so long to even get a grasp of the industry. And the hardest part about it is they were put
they found the wrong team.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They put blinded in a field where they had to buy their own leads, wrong leadership. They didn't have the right systems or tools to make sure that they could expand on what they were doing. They were just held at a certain level, and they had to figure out their way on their own, which is I'm pretty sure that's most industries nowadays. That also brings me to my question: what systems or tools do you feel like impacted the growth of the Playbook?
So it's training, man.
Yeah.
Like you just said it, like systems and leadership, they have to go hand in hand.
100%.
If you have systems without leadership, it doesn't mean nothing. It doesn't mean anything. If the leadership is not with the system, it doesn't mean anything. Like I could give the entire system out, but they can't duplicate my leadership.
Yeah.
I'm willing to bleed out of the business before I let someone that I care about fail. That's the type of leadership that I show up. If you call me at 2 a.m. at night and I answer and you're in trouble, when I get there, everybody dies except you. That's the energy that I bring in. You can't duplicate that.
Yeah.
Like you have to care about people.
Yeah.
Most people look at you as an override. I don't. I want to get to know you. I want to know your background. I want to know everything. So number one is system and leadership have to go hand in hand. If they're selling you this AI and the power dialer and the in-house leads and nobody's growing on the team and there's a 90% first leg, 80% first leg, dude, it's your red flag right there. Systems don't mean anything without leadership.
Yeah.
For us, the leadership is duplicatable. Mm-hmm. That's what I love.
I mean, Wiley did it.
Yeah.
Mahmoud. And now it's you, and now your next agent. It's
like, look at the team growth.
Yeah.
Like 20% of the team volume is in one place.
Yeah.
In other agencies, it's 70, 80, 60%. Those are red flags.
Yeah.
Us, the leadership is duplicatable because the power of the echo.
Mm-hmm.
I go out of my way to master the art of communicating to make sure my guys are all at the same speed.
Yeah.
We don't gatekeep here. If we have something that works, we all do the same thing. We share it with the other. Why? Because we know there's enough to go over where in most agencies are not. You know, so tying back to your question about the system is it's bulletproof, man. Like from the onboarding, it's bulletproof. We get agents up to speed before they even sell their first policy.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing. That's how scary the onboarding is. There's nothing out there like Playbook Academy when they're onboarding. It's bulletproof. And it's going to only get better. That's the best thing.
Yeah.
Number two is after that is the trainings, right? We have 5 trainings a week. The 2 guys that trained on last Thursday's call will make 7 figures this year. That's who trains on our calls. Yeah. We don't let just anybody train on there because, we have a lineup and we have to rotate. No, heck no. The only people that train on there are people that are qualified to do so. Other than that, it's like there's 3 training calls in the morning for brand new agents that are repetitive every week, and only $40K a month producers train on those. And if they don't do a good job or say something that they should have, guess what? They won't be training again.
Yeah.
That's how serious we are about letting the right people give the right information away. Because we care.
Yeah.
It's not about just training. We care about training. Like, we live, breathe, eat, and sleep this. Like, we were here till 9 p.m. the other day, 10 p.m., guys that are making multiple 6 figures a year in the office, just talking about how we can get better.
Yeah.
100%. How can we get better? What can we do better for the agents? But we care. That's why, It's not for the money. We don't do it for the money.
Yeah, and I think that's why most industries either fail out or their leadership gets put under somebody else's wing. Now, what's one mistake that you feel like new agents make and you wish you could just go in there and fix it for them?
So the biggest mistake that I see is the mindset the first month, right? Like, they're focused on earning instead of learning. And I have a saying that says, learn before you earn.
Yeah.
Because if you're doing something new and you haven't done it enough times, do you think you're going to know how to do it and make money from the gate? No.
Yeah.
Like, I like to, whenever I'm on a recruiting call, right? Like, I was on a recruiting call with a friend from college. His family owns a restaurant. And I was telling him, like, the business, I like to make it relatable. I'm like, if you just open a restaurant and you start cooking, do you think you're going to be able to cook that dish really well and make money and get good feedback from the first couple times? Of course not. Yeah. But after you do it for 2 months, 3 months, now you've gotten really good at it, and everyone wants to buy it. Mm-hmm. So I like to make it relatable to make people understand that you can't focus on the money. You got to focus on the craft. And for me, that's all I've done. I focused on the skill set, the psychology of the art. Like right before this, I had sent Sean Mike a text on Saturday about, hey, how should I do this? And he sent me a voice memo if you heard it.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I'm still continuing to focus on the skill set.
Yeah.
Most people would be on their ass after $50,000 a month and not working on Saturdays. My family's not here. Guess who's going to be here till midnight today?
You.
Me.
Yeah.
So it's like, for me, I focus on the skill set and just the operation of the business. Mm-hmm. I'm addicted to it. Like, that's how I look at it. Is like, I want to continue to get better. And it's not just for me, it's for the people that depend on me, because I've seen what the results does for the business. And for me, that's what drives me.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'll call you 90% of the time. You're up at like 2 or 3
Like, we were texting at 12:30 last night, because
I
watched that video and I saw what you were doing in the beginning. And it's I love your personality. That's why you're the one interviewing me, because I truly believe in the office here, you have the best personality we have.
Thank you.
And it validated it when I was watching the Thursday call yesterday. and you were just blurting out random stuff in the beginning of the call. And I know Drew Smith's personality. He's like a bulldog, right?
Yeah,
like
he's more strict.
He'll break you in half if you're messing around. And I see him like trying to hold it, and I'm like, oh my God, he's gonna snap out.
Yeah.
I know Drew Smith. He's a freaking bulldog. He's gonna snap out.
Yeah.
I'm like, shit. Yasseen did it again. He interrupted them again. And it's just like, it just speaks character to you, man. Like, you have a fun personality, and like having that energy is like, but nobody out there sees my teeth, but you see my teeth because it's a personality, that brings it out of me.
100%. Yeah. No. And the main thing was I just wanted to get everybody riled up to the new meeting that we'd have, because I knew that it'd be such an important one. I mean, we had over 200 people in there.
Dude, you know how good that meeting was?
Yeah. I mean, every new agent has contacted me and told me they learned something. They closed throughout the call.
Bro, I had to take it off of YouTube. I removed it off of public.
No way.
It's unlisted on the playlist, and if you have access to it, you see it because of our website. That's how freaking good it was.
Yeah, you can't give out free sauce.
Bro, Coach and Drew went off on that call.
Yeah.
Like the Coach and Tanner call, like, it's insane, but like there's so much value in the team, man. And that's what I love about it most. It's like we all have each other's back. Like if Tanner hears something about you, whoever said it's gonna die.
Yeah.
And vice versa, like we're looking for the guys like you to make sure that we're able to work with them closely, that there's an open line of communication, that they don't feel that I'm unapproachable and they can't get to me. It's like we're looking for those guys, and that's how our team operates. We all operate as one. We're not selfish. There's zero egos, and if an ego develops in the team, we squash it quick.
Yeah, exactly. No, that's if you can loose lips sink ships. That's one thing that we have always learned with something like this. And I also wanted to ask, I mean, what's the biggest investment you've made in this business so far, not including time?
Not including time. So the biggest investment that I've made in the business is, man, like I always say, like, dude, I am such a firm believer of this business that I will go back to negative 20,000 to fund it if I need to.
I mean, you did it the first time.
I did it the first time, and I'll do it every time if I need to.
Yeah.
This room we're sitting in, you know how much it costs?
How much?
You're sitting in a $30,000 room with just that equipment that's on the table.
And you didn't even know how many people were coming in this office. And when you first opened it, you didn't know who was going to be brought in, if this investment would be worth it, if you'd see a return on it. You just put everything you could into this, and you've seen the results only now. Yeah.
You know the balance of the offices right now, how negative we are from how many offices and how much office space we invested into this year?
How much?
Negative $201,000 in 6 months. You think I care?
No.
Heck no. We tripled in the last 6 months.
Yeah.
You have to pay to play. Most people, they don't. I put this on my story the other day. If your leader spends more on his personal life than his business, you're not being led by a leader. That's a child.
Yeah.
For me, dude, some of the guys on the team drive cars that are double what my car is.
Yeah.
I'm looking long term. I want to make $1 million passive outside of this business.
Yeah.
That's what drives me, It's like I'm not looking at the cars like I'm looking to spend and duplicate, That's how people build generational wealth. But when you're focusing on the wrong stuff and how can I spend on my personal business, whatever it is, like I don't want anyone to take that the wrong way. Like I do believe in spending on your personal life, but you'd have to do in increments, right?
100%.
For me, the business comes first before anything. Like I'll buy something crazy whenever I think that I've earned it. Like I have really, really high standards and expectations for myself, and that's how I've operated. And that's what's allowed me to not become complacent. Like most people, they're like, okay, I made 100K. Like I'm going to go buy, like I'll see guys on Instagram buying like Ferraris or something. Or this guy that I know drives a Rolls Royce McLaren and he makes $120,000 a month.
Yeah.
Like, dude, what?
Yeah.
What the hell's wrong with you? Like you shouldn't be driving that unless you can buy that car in 1 quarter.
Yeah.
And if you can't, then you shouldn't be driving it. And that's what I've always been told. And I get my advice from people that are 20 times bigger than me.
Yeah.
Like Sean Mike told me, unless you can buy that car in a quarter, there's no reason you should be driving. And it's the first thing that I ask the guys on our team, everybody come to me for financial advice. And luckily, my leadership is not telling them, yo, go buy a Rolex. You make 20K. Like all those mofos are broke that are doing that shit, So I'll be like, hey, man, like open up your statements. Let's take a look at it. How much did you make the last quarter? How much is the car going to cost you?
Yeah.
That's how I look at it. Like I'm not just celebrating early. Most people, they celebrate early in the business. And it stops them from getting to the next level because they've already celebrated. There's nothing else to achieve, you know?
Exactly, and they just feel burnt out.
Yeah.
Well, that brings me back to my last question. If you had to start all over again from scratch, what would you do differently, Ronnie?
Believe in myself.
Believe in yourself?
So for one full-time year, I was part-time on the restaurants because I didn't believe in myself. And when I always speak about the business, all it is consistency and mindset. You only need those two freaking things to come here and achieve levels you've never seen.
Yeah.
And I didn't believe that in the first year of the business. I kept hearing numbers. I was probably like you and the people that are listening to this. I heard the numbers of how much people were making. I just didn't believe it. Why? Because I've never made that much money.
Yeah.
So after a year, I went to my first convention and I saw all of these people winning at a high level. I saw how old they were. I saw how out of shape they were. And I said, I'm going to come back and torch them the next year. And I took MVP that next year.
And that's what you did.
So, but like I needed to see it to believe it. But after that first convention, I took a year off. I took a month off of my business, told my partner to step in. I'm taking a month off. And I wrote $81,000 that first full-time month. I won March Madness champion and all-star.
Wow.
Like I had to go through Coach, Al, Nate Rios. Like it was a crazy bracket. I made $43,000 that month.
Wow.
On my own pen before I even had a team.
Yeah. And you just, I mean, you made the agency record, and then that just recently just got broken.
Just got cracked by Omar. 100.
I also just wanted to say, give one piece of advice to the camera of what you would do from the bottom to the top of a new agent, or any kind of advice you might have to somebody that's looking into this industry, if they're in sales already or if they're scared of taking action.
Yeah, so I would say the number one, the few things that you should look into before going into anything, you know, if you're going into any sales company, any agency, it's like number one is ask the growth of the agency after the last year.
Yeah.
Because there's a saying in business, if you're not growing, you're dying. Number two is ask how many people are making money on the team. Like, show me the top 10 and how long have they been here. Number three is ask what systems are in place so not only you succeed, but it's duplicatable if you look to branch out. So for me, if those three boxes don't check, it's the difference between you walking into a gold mine, like with us, or you walking into your graveyard.
Yeah, 100%. Ronnie Salem, you've heard it here first, the Playbook Agency, taking over quarter 3.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.